Hello everyone and welcome to Academy Inside. My name is Martin and I'm here with Patrick Bemelmans, the head of the Academy, a very special guest. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thanks for having me.
I'm going to ask you some simple questions and hopefully we'll have a good time.
Okay.
Can you tell the viewers more about yourself and what you do?
Okay, so obviously I'm the Academy Director. That means I'm responsible for the 5 programs within the Academy. Responsible for staff, students, program, and everything that goes with it, external relations, making sure that we fit into networks, nationwide or internationally.
What were your reasons for creating this program?
Program as in the USP program or?
Yeah.
I think that if you're studying in a program and that you're being at an academy, that it's important that you're part of the program or that you're part of the community, as it were. And since students don't always have time to take up extra tasks or projects or whatsoever because they're busy with other things, working, studying, sports, social life, whatever, I thought that it would be great to create something where you could actually be involved with all the academy activities which are related to what you're doing or that you want to pursue later on in your careers, and where you can earn credits with it because you're learning something at the same time. And that's why I decided to start something like the USPs.
With the USPs in mind and your justification of why you implemented them, why did you implement the Academy Inside? What was its reasoning and what was its inspiration?
I think I've been struggling for years on how to reach students in a way that they want to be reached. From my experience, what I notice is that we do communicate a lot, newsletters, we use Blackboard and so on and so on. But for some reason, we do not speak your language correctly. So I thought, what if students themselves would find out how they want to communicate about what's going on, who's working in the academy, what are the projects, what's the program doing, and at the same time try to put it in a format that they want to go to work for later on, as for example this webcasting. So I thought, okay, what I want to do, let's ask students to set up Academy Inside and see what they want to do in it. So you guys came up with the formats, you are doing the actual shooting, you produce everything, you pick the subjects, you choose whoever you want to interview, and at the same time you do it in a way that's hopefully interesting for your fellow students. And in that sense, I think you can experience something that you want to do later on, and at the same time you get an insight as an academy insight of what is happening within the academy where you're a part of.
Yeah, I think the implementation of Academy Insight personally is extremely well implemented in the fact that you really want to establish a link not only with yourself understanding the students better, but the students understanding each other better and really creating this warm community. I think that's amazing the way Academy Insight is implemented.
Thank you.
With interaction in mind, how do you personally interact with the students?
As much as possible. I'm within my position, I'm not teaching. We have a head of the program, like a Diag, who is doing like the official functions. But I'm more involved in the background, so looking at programs and stuff and so on. This is one of the ways. I like to be personally involved with projects because we have this now, but we're also at the moment creating a theater club, for example, where people can play act. I meet students over there with sports activities. I try to meet students. I see them at open days, and just general being there and being interested in people and ask what they're doing or how do they like it.
With all these fun USPs and how you want to get involved, what is the most fun part of your job then? What is the most interesting USPs that you've showed up to, or characters, or
Well, not not because you're here, but we're doing this since last year. This is what I personally call my pet project.
Okay.
I think webcasting is one of the major developments in corporate life. And I thought, if we have an academy with so many students wanting to pursue this, how can we not have a webcast service? And you guys, I think you're now with 15, 20 persons working on this. In total.
Yeah, there's a lot of people behind this workforce.
And I have no influence whatsoever on content or how to do it or whatsoever. You're all doing it yourselves. Yeah, this is great. And give me a week and I'll come up with another idea for another project. But this is what makes my heart tick. This is it. Yeah.
It's amazing to hear. So what kind of problems would a student come to you with, for example?
Oh, it differs. It's very funny. Usually in my position, when a student comes to me, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
So it's either a complaint or they got into difficulties. So that's usually why they come and seek me out. On the other hand, and that's something that makes life fun, is that we do have a lot of students with initiative who come up with projects or ideas or initiatives. It goes about sponsoring the fight against hunger. It goes about creating an extra workspace somewhere. It goes about being able to pursue a project where they need some software that's not available at university. Contacts with international colleagues. So it differs. It's either very bad that we have to solve problems and so on, or it's very positive.
It's either perspective or just complaints. Yeah. So with that in mind, how would a student contact you? What is the best way of contacting you?
Best way is through Jeltje Terpstra. She's my secretary.
Okay. By email or by WhatsApp, or how would we?
Yeah. She can email her. That's just the administration. She can fix any appointment. For the rest, when I'm in house, we're sitting at the third floor. My office is always open. So if the door is open, and that's 3/4 of the time, just knock, step in, and you have an appointment.
Okay. Well, I think that was it for today. Thank you so much, Patrick, for coming in today. It's been a pleasure to interview you.
Okay, thank you.
Well, there you have it, folks. Stay tuned for next week's episode, Time to Talk, where we will meet an inspiring student from the Creative Business Study. Also, be sure to follow and subscribe and stay up to date with everything Academy Inside. See you next time.